Hi and welcome to our motorcycle exhaust guide. In this section we are looking at materials. So in terms of exhaust materials, we have four main types. We have steel, aluminum, titanium, and carbon fiber. So a steel exhaust is going to look something like this. Steel is the cheapest metal. It's very durable when it's cast thick, so it's usable in the header and the mid-pipe and the muffler as we see here, so you can use steel everywhere. It's also very shiny when it's polished, or if it's plated in chrome like this especially, it is very, very shiny, and for that reason it's popular with cruiser riders. The downside to steel is that it's quite heavy, but of course if you don't care that much about weight, then it's really not really impossible to beat. After that we could look at aluminum. An aluminum muffler is going to look something like this. Aluminum is one jump up in cost and it's very light, but it does have some strength issues. So you're not really going to see an aluminum header or an aluminum mid-pipe. You will see aluminum only on the muffler, just as we see here. For that reason, it's going to be combined with steel or probably titanium. After that, we could talk about titanium. Titanium exhausts are another jump up in cost. Titanium has an amazing strength to weight ratio. It has a unique matte color. It's going to turn blue in a pretty unique way, and it's even going to resist rust for you. As I alluded earlier, titanium is usable in every part of the exhaust, from the header to the mid-pipe to the muffler, and for that reason titanium exhausts are very expensive, but of course they're also some of the most premium exhausts that you can actually buy. After that we could look at something like carbon fiber, which looks like this. Of course it has that instantly recognizable weave pattern. This is supremely expensive. It's also very, very light. It's very strong too, but it is brittle, and for this reason it's only really usable on the can's exterior on the muffler, so the mid-pipe and the header is going to have to be made of something else. The other thing with the brittleness is that it tends to crack, so you have these clamps on your carbon fiber muffler, but you have to make sure that they're snug at all times, because if they're not, they may rattle around a little bit and that can actually crack the resin on this carbon fiber finish. The last thing I'm going to mention is not a material, but really more so where the material is located. So you'll see a lot of times that manufacturers will advertise a carbon fiber end cap. And that's all well and good in terms of style, but in terms of performance, it really doesn't mean anything. Because if you want weight saving, then the end cap isn't going to make much difference. What you really care about is what the muffler's internals and the mid-pipe and the header are made of. If that's a light material, then in general, you're going to have a pretty weight saving, high performance exhaust. And as we mentioned earlier, that probably means getting a titanium mid-pipe and header on there. That's it for this section on exhaust materials. We do have more sections coming up, but for this far, thank you for watching with us.